Hey Crushers, Young here. I'm bringing you another Crush Them All video, and in this video we're going to be doing a Rune Chest opening. I went ahead and got several of the offers that had been made, and I have 102 Epic Rune Chests, so this video will be focusing on opening those. We're going to jump straight in. I will do my best to slow down for the guaranteed runes. This is a frozen rune with AoE radius, which is not super great. That one will probably end up becoming dust. Nimble rune with attack, which is not great. Very few heroes can make use of that. Nimble itself is pretty good though. Critical damage stunning is not a very good rune. Let's see if we get... nope, not another. Okay. Let's see. A Swift rune with HP primary is not very good. Not having great luck so far. Guard rune with defense is pretty much auto dust, so another useless rune more or less. Anything with defense primary honestly is not any good, and we're not going to be keeping it. One update from the previous video, another defense rune, is that, okay, so I'll take a moment to explain this. Ultimate reload speed does work for a couple heroes, namely it's going to be a rune that would be used for like Angelica so that we can pop her shields more often. Very few use outside of that. Monkey Mary can also make pretty decent use of this rune, and on a case-by-case other heroes that you have that are for guild raid events can also make use of it. This one with HP is useless. If you're going to keep an intelligent rune, you want the ultimate reload speed. Wrath runes are pretty much auto dust, even though this is what would be considered a perfect Wrath rune. You will get more in guild raid events from critical chance and critical damage than you will from even a single ultimate attack. Defense, so that one is dust as well. Rage with AoE radius is pretty nice. Those are relatively rare. Let's see. AoE radius on a splash is okay at best. Mainly used as a placeholder for other AoE sets. Well, AoE runes rather, not sets. Splash is the set for AoE, but the AoE set bonus is not super great, and you can get an equivalent effect from having a 4-star AoE rune on another rune. So, good placeholder rune though. Oh, and circling back, this is what I was talking about, something that has changed since the previous video. We can now just auto-break all of our 1 to 3-star runes. You know, I used to manually check all these, and now we can just press that and we're done, bring up all of that additional rune there, and we can jump right back in to opening Epic Rune Chest. Resist is at best situationally okay as an alternative to guard runes on some tank heroes, but it's ultimately not super great. Another Wrath rune, so that'll be dusted as well. Blight is okay, ultimate attack is not. Stunning is okay, defense is not. So, more runes that are just not super helpful. Ultimate attack, not great, so that'll be dusted. Here we have a Flanks rune, which are relatively rare. Night Shield HP is really nice, but attack is not the primary that we want. We want HP as the primary. Still situational, be good as a placeholder. Spoiling, bonus gold, completely worthless for us. Bonus gold is not anything that we're wanting. Spoiling runes we don't rune are staging heroes for staging, so that's not something that we'll be taking any use of, and it will also become dust. Vitality, we're wanting to see HP primary, not attack primary damage, but with critical damage it's another dust rune. Damage is good, defense is not, so another dust rune. Okay, so Vitality with HP primary is good. I personally need higher starred runes than 4 stars at this point, so I'm mainly looking for 5-star and 6-star runes. But this is what we're wanting to see, a Vitality rune with HP primary. Rage runes in general are relatively good. Critical damage, of course, is not. Ignite is nice with attack as the primary. That's actually the best combination for that rune. So that one would be pretty good. That's a good rune for Alda, typically speaking, and there's a few other heroes that can make use of Ignite runes. There's also a Monkey King DPS build that uses Ignite and Burning runes, and it could make good use of a rune like that. Area of Effect would be the other primary that we would want to see with an Ignite rune. Vitality with HP, 5-star, this is one I can probably make use of, depending on what its secondary stats are. Vitality with AoE radius is not as good. Situationally, there's a couple heroes that can make use of it. I think Monkey Roboti, and maybe like Aqua, Lycan, one of those heroes perhaps. So come on in. And 57 runes, so we should actually take a moment real quick and break some more runes. So we'll go down and break those defense runes, bonus gold, ultimate attack. So those are runes that we will not be using. There's 11 of those. And let's make sure I don't need any of those spoiling runes. So those can all go for our Wrath runes. Those. Don't need Hopeful, and I don't need... Well, you know what? I may end up needing Resist at some point in the near future, so I think I will hold on to those. Just in case. I was wanting to try a Resist costume build, so might find some use there. There's another Dust rune. Damage with attack primary, 5 stars or 6 stars is what I've been looking for, so that one will probably be helpful and useful to me. 5-star Nimble with HP primary is great. This is what we're wanting to see, is stuff like this. That one, regardless of its secondaries, I will probably end up using it, as I'm likely to have a hero that can make use of it. Attack per second on that guard rune. Guard is not a good rune. Vitality with attack is not good, generally speaking. Those are not the combinations we're wanting to see. Here's another Resist rune. Attack is not what I'm wanting to see with that. I'm wanting HP, but again, I'll probably keep it at least for a bit. Damage with attack is a good combo. 4 stars is a little low for what I'm looking for. Again, I need 5 and 6-star runes. Everyone's at different levels of gameplay though, so spoiling runes are auto dust again. Intelligent ultimate reload speed is what we're wanting to see on that for a few select heroes. Poisonous is fantastic and I love that rune, but defense sucks and gets dusted. Vitality with HP, good combo. It's only 4 stars, so not useful for me. Flanks with ultimate attack will turn into dust. Helpful is auto dust, because we're not using bubble shields. If anything, I'm using Nimble Knight or a freeze team for survival. Attack per second is great, but again, helpful is not something I'll be using myself. Guard in general is not good. We do keep them if they have HP primary and they're 5 or 6 stars, but that's basically it. Frozen with freeze time is situationally really good if you're going for a long duration freeze. These are great for freeze survival teams for the guild raid events. That's one of the best runes possible for that build. It'd be really good on a Vitality HP 5-star rune. That frozen rune, though, that would be really good for, like, what do you think, Valkyrie or Ice Knight. Those heroes would make good use of that. Flanks with attack, it's not the primary we're wanting to see. Wow, that filled up fast. Okay. So back in we go. Break runes. Yes, we'll break 55. And I do have quite a bit of flu saved up to make the video a little bit smoother for you guys. We'll go ahead and increase my bag size to 500 because going through those other runes will just be really time consuming. We're not going to do that today. Ultimate reload speed is what we're wanting to see. Stunning with HP could be situationally okay depending on the hero. We're going for a specific build. Guard with HP, 5 stars is one that we need to keep, as this is an okay alternative to other sets for frontline tanks. So, you know, like Gladiator, Barbarian tanks, I should specify. Nimble, 5 stars, great, but defense sucks. That will turn into dust. Frenzy is a very rare rune. AoE radius is okay with Frenzy, not great. This is definitely one that I will be keeping, mainly because of how rare they are. Defense will turn into dust. Defense turns into dust. I accidentally skipped right over that one. I do apologize. Did not even get a good look at it. Let's see. Dazed with stun time, situationally, really good. It depends on the hero that you're building. There's a few heroes that can make decent use of this depending on their build. There's some utility Teslas, Zax, I'm trying to think what else. Monkey Roboti, and a few others. Not widely used, but there is some usage for that one. Alright. We have a Nimble rune with AoE radius, not the primary that we're really wanting to see, but AoE radius is a relatively rare primary. Again, not a great combo here, but something worth considering. There may be a specific build that can make use of that. Splash is mediocre at best, critical damage is not good, so that turns into dust. Vitality with attack is not a great combo. Precise are very rare at 4 stars and above. Ultimate attack sucks, and unfortunately that's one that will turn into dust. Vitality with defense, that will turn into dust. Vitality with HP is okay, low stars for me. Helpful runes turn into dust. Here's a resist with AoE radius, so that's an interesting one. AoE again, a rare primary, all in all, at least with decent stats, so definitely worth looking at. Burning with burn time, 5-star, this is basically the perfect combination here. Attack per second, or AoE could also be viable primaries for burning runes depending on what hero they're going on and what build you're using for that hero. Vitality 5 stars with HP is a good rune. I'm keeping that one more likely than not. Defense is dust. Guard runes are iffy at best. Light with poison time, 5 stars. This could be a very good rune depending on its secondaries, and definitely one I will more likely than not be keeping for either my Misty or for my Thorn. Those are 2 poison heroes that I use quite frequently, and I can probably use an upgrade to a 5-star rune for those. Intelligent with HP turns into dust, basically. Ooh, a 5-star Frenzy rune with attack primary. This is very rare, and definitely one that I will be keeping. And we are full already, wow. Okay, hop back in here. I'm going to break all of those, 73 runes. Let's see, great. Let's look at stats first. I'm going to swing on down, dust all of these ultimate attacks. dust all of these defenses. And we can just start dusting these 4-star ones. I already have some other 5 and 6 stars, and I don't need the 4 stars myself. Let's see. For attack, I really don't need these attack. Keep the 6-star, and I'll keep the 4 stars since I've already invested dust into that one. And then for HP, let's see. I'm probably not going to use these. And I'll keep these because I know that I don't have as many of those in the event that situationally I do need that. And lock that Frenzy Rune, so I know that's something that I'll be needing. Let's see. No, I don't even know where Frenzy Runes get stored nowadays. They are so rare. Right here, okay. Go ahead and lock that one as well. Spoiling Rune, we can go ahead and dust this, I think. Can I not? Okay. I didn't actually have it selected. There we go. Alright. It's looking pretty good. Got plenty of space for runes there. 53. Oh, crap, I did it again. Skipped right past it, you didn't see it. Frozen. I saw that. Looked like 4. Ooh! A precise rune, 5-star. Critical damage again is not great. This is one I'll probably be keeping, mainly as a placeholder, but 5-star precise runes are pretty rare to be honest, so that's definitely one that I'm going to be needing. Attack per second is great, spoiling is not. That will turn into dust. Another spoiling, that will turn into dust. Vitality 5-star with HP is great. I'll probably be investing into that one. Rage is great at 5 stars. Critical damage is not. Probably keep it for a while, but no long-term usage from that one. Wrath runes are auto dust. Blight with poison time, 4-star is decent. Depending on its secondary stats, I really want to see those at 5 stars or higher. Dazed with stun time, also decent. Really want to see those at 5 stars or higher as well. Flanks, 5 stars with HP. This is one of the runes I was hoping I would get today. Would be something like this. Regardless of its stats, its secondary stats, I will probably end up maxing this one out. Those are very rare, and I do need them quite a bit for my knights specifically. Precise 4 stars is great. Bonus gold is auto dust though, because I will never use that rune. Vitality with defense turns into dust. We don't want defense. Dazed with attack per second. Situationally fantastic. This is arguably the best primary for the dazed rune to have. Bonus gold is auto dust. Nimble with attack, not great, not the primary we want. Again, we want HP. Defense is dust. Swift with attack is okay. 4 stars or better is always good to see. Swift with HP is not as good. Still probably not one that I would dust just to keep as a placeholder. If anything, might use that. Hopeful runes or dust. Might use that Swift rune. Attack per second, this is okay. I was hoping for HP. Still is what I'm hoping with for my resist runes there. Let's see. Ultimate attack. Wrath turns into dust. Intelligent attack per second. Arguably the alternative for the ultimate reload speed, but really if you're running these, you're wanting ultimate reload speed and not attack per second. Okay. That. Oh, and back in we go. I'm just gonna break those, hop right back into it. Wrath turns into dust. Damage with attack primary, that is what we're wanting to see. That's a good combination. So that was definitely a rune that we would like to see more of. Let's see. Intelligent attack, that one will become dust. That one, defense primary, will turn into dust. Swift with attack per second is pretty decent, so I'd prefer it at 5 or 6 stars, but 4 stars is still okay. Wrath runes turn into dust. Dazed with attack is situationally okay, not really what we're wanting to see though. Defense turns into dust. AoE Splash is worth keeping as a placeholder, as mentioned earlier. This is a better placeholder, 5-star AoE Splash. And I do still run some splash runes on some of my heroes, even the ones that I use quite frequently, like Atlantis. Helpful runes turn into dust. Wrath gets dusted. Wrath gets dusted. Swift with HP is not fantastic. You'd prefer attack per second or attack as the primaries for Swift runes. Frozen with attack, not fantastic. Those tend to be more defensive-based heroes that need those. So that bonus gold is auto dust. Defense is dust. 5-star damage with attack is what we're wanting to see. We are full again. Wow. My goodness, do we finish that up fast. So, time to break based on stat again. Get rid of all of these since we're not going to be using them. Attack. Okay. $25 to go. Attack per second is great, spoiling is dust. Blight, HP, situationally not great, honestly. We really want attack or attack per second with Blight runes or poison time duration. Nimble with attack per second, placeholder is okay. Rage with HP will probably be dusted. Rage are for offensive sets, not defensive. Defense is going to be dust, unfortunately, with a 5-star Nimble rune. Might keep it for a bit as a placeholder. Damage with attack is the combination we're wanting to see there. 6-star Vitality with HP primary is fantastic. Very rare rune, all things considered. Hopefully it has good secondary stats. Defense turns into dust. HP primary on a 5-star is fantastic. Again, the combination we're wanting to see. 4-star Blight with HP is, unfortunately, again, not what we're wanting to see on those. Wrath runes are dust. Splash with HP, generally speaking, are going to be dust as well. Because, again, mainly offensive rune types, you want offensive abilities. Blight with Poison Time, 4-star, this is a better combination than what we have been seeing from the Blight runes. Poisonous with attack is fantastic, and exactly what I was hoping to see. Could be better with attack per second. This is definitely a very good rune just on the base combination here of 5 stars and attack. And more dust. Ultimate reload speed at 5 stars. This is what I was talking about, you know, chances were we're going to get more of those. Burning with attack per second is a great combination for this rune, for those niche heroes that need that. This one will turn into dust, we don't need ultimate attack. And HP is not what we're wanting to see here. Again, we want offensive abilities. And we filled that up even faster, oh my gosh. Let's break those. And then we will break our ultimate attack. And defense runes. And yeah, I knew I had some spoiling, and I probably have some wrath that need to go as well. Yep, there are 2 right there. Dust those. Don't need that. That is one worth saving. Don't need that. That one kind of hurts a little bit. It's 5 oops. That is a 5-star ultimate reload speed, and I'm only keeping those again for a few select heroes, just because I'm wanting to get to their ultimate attacks faster, and that's what gets me to that. Jumping back in, these final 13, hopefully there's good luck with them. 4-star guard rune is not great, but HP is the primary that we're wanting to see for guard runes. Spoiling will turn into dust. Swift with attack is okay, we'd prefer it at 5 or 6 stars. 5-star attack. Damage, this is the right combination. Hopefully that has some good secondaries. Vitality with AoE is not fantastic, but it might be okay situationally. HP, this is what we're wanting. 5 stars is great. This is more along the lines of what we're wanting, as this is more of a defensive type rune. This would be good situationally for freeze bomb teams. So you'd see this maybe on like Aqua, Namada, or one of those type of heroes that need to survive more, but are used, for their freeze chance. Okay, that one will turn into dust. We don't keep wrath runes. Poisonous with attack is a good combination. Hopefully that's got some good secondaries. Oop, I skipped past whatever that was. I do apologize. Damage with HP, not a good combo. So that one will probably become dust. Spoiling gets dusted. Final 5. I was really hoping... Ooh, damage with AoE. I was about to say I was really hoping to see some damage runes with AoE, because those are kind of a rare combination, and right as I was saying that, here it is. So 5-star AoE, hopefully it's got some good secondaries. I'd really love to see attack range up there. If it doesn't, it might still be good. Oh, man, 5-star, but for defense. Again, I don't keep defense runes. Same with bonus gold. Those are just not runes that are useful. We were so close, we almost finished it, but not quite. Break those, hop back out, and we should be able to get into those. Then we'll take a look at some of the better acquisitions. So we've opened 100, this is number 101. Ultimate attack will get dusted. Frenzy with attack, 5-star. We will be keeping that one for sure. Swift with attack per second is the correct combination. We would like to see more of those. Yep, that's a good combination there too, and we have finished those. I'm going to blow through some of these because these are just going to turn into dust and I'm not going to be keeping any of them. So we're just going to go until the rune bag gets full on that. Basically, I'm just going until... Yep, right there. So those are just going to turn into dust anyway, so... Got those. And here we are. So out of all of that, there were 2 6-star runes. With a critical damage stunning, which is not good. I don't even... Yeah, like... I'm probably going to turn that one into dust. Just breaks my heart to break 6-star runes. HP with attack range is not what I'm wanting to see. I was really hoping that it would be something better than that. Move speed is great, however. Oh man. That's really painful. On a different rune, like a damage rune, this would be a perfect rune, honestly. For HP, vitality, not so much. Still very good though, and I will still more than likely use this rune for some of my tanks, but it'll be more situational, and I really need to give a lot of thought before I invest the dust there. So here we have Poisonous with attack, it's 5 stars, so what we're wanting to see right here is we are wanting to see attack range. So instead we got move speed, which is okay, but really not fantastic and not what we were wanting to see. Then we had an HP Blight rune, which again, not fantastic. Here we have another 5-star attack. Bonus gold sucks, HP is okay, but yeah, got defense, so that's not a good rune. Poison time, situationally good. We would love to see attack range here, and we got defense instead, so not a great rune as well. We get attack range here, and we didn't. I was going to say it could be salvageable, but it was not. Moving on down, we've got an HP primary Swift rune, which is not fantastic, not what we're wanting to see really. Attack with defense and bonus gold, these are the 2 worst things that it could possibly have here. So I'm just going to go ahead and dust that because I do not want to waste my time or energy into that rune. Bonus gold HP is not great. HP is okay. If this right here is attack range, it is salvageable, and it is. So this is a rune that can be salvaged and used. Bonus gold is not fantastic, but it's a small price to pay. For critical damage, HP, and attack range, move speed would have also been acceptable here. That is overall a pretty good rune, and it will make its way onto one of my DPS-centric heroes. Here's another one where we'll do the same thing. Attack range, and we got it. This is a better combination. Without the bonus gold, this is a better rune. So, yeah, that one will definitely be making its way onto one of those heroes that I mentioned. Again, we're wanting to see the attack range. We got bonus gold instead. This one is not worth the investment, so I will dust that. Critical damage is not what I'm wanting to see here, so I will not be keeping that one. Attack is... Now, for this rune, because of the fact that it already has bonus gold and defense, I'm not going to waste any dust checking that, because I'm not going to invest into it. Rathrans get dusted. AoE radius, defense and attack is great if we can get move speed, or if we can get attack range here, that would be perfect. This critical damage, which is not great, could be salvaged if the attack range is the final slot. And it was bonus gold, so that's unfortunately one that would be used as a placeholder and not invested beyond that point. HP, attack, and move speed is not great, to be honest, but there could be some hope for it if it doesn't have attack range, as this could be used on perhaps one of my tank units because of the move speed. So it really just depends on what else I get here, so I'm wanting literally anything besides attack range. And I got bonus gold. So this is one that I would save, and I could potentially use, instead of a guard set, I could use this damage set, which would give some viability to keeping HP primaries on some damage runes to see if I could get a good set of move speed HP runes. And HP Swift, not what I'm wanting to see. We have Burn Time with bonus gold and ultimate attack, not fantastic. Let's see, attack with defense and critical damage. If we can get attack range here, that would be ideal. We did not. So that one would be up for debate as to whether or not I would ever keep it or invest more into it. Let's see, attack on a dazed rune is situationally okay. If we can get attack range, we got move speed instead. Attack per second could be good with attack range, and we did get attack range, so this is a very solid rune. For a dazed rune, I would have to figure out what hero I'd put it on before I invested really more into it. But yeah, that's basically a perfect rune. So, definitely worth looking at better there. Stun time is okay. Bonus cold is not. So that one is done. Nimble with attack is not what I'm wanting. Nimble with AoE could be okay. And I'm not dusting them because I could still potentially use them as necessary. Here we go. HP, attack, critical damage. Really, regardless of what it is, attack range is not what I wanted, but that was okay. If anything, I wanted attack range down here. But HP 5-star flank runes are pretty rare, so I'm probably going to take this up to 20 and then slap that on one of my knights. Let's see, again, attack is not what I wanted to see. And oh, circling back, the reason why I'm not getting rid of these nimble runes is because I can still throw them on my nimble knights for guild raid survival, and 5 stars are pretty decent for that. Guard runes are not good, so any guard rune that I have that's not HP, like this one, I'm probably going to dust. So that one I'll probably keep, and so on like that. So, attack again, not what I'm wanting to see. I'm really wanting HP on that. Not fantastic, not the worst in the world either. And same deal as the last one. Really, again, I want to use some more survival, so HP is what we want for the most part on a frozen rune. However, chilly runes tend to be more offensive, so it does depend on what you're looking for as far as these go. This situationally could be okay. Freeze time is good on that. Yeah, the spoiling runes turn into dust. 5-star attack rune, or frenzy rune rather, this will be kept regardless. Attack range would be nice on it. Didn't get that, but still, it's okay. Keeping that. Same deal with like some attack range. There we go. It's not in the slot that I would want it. I would want it in one of these first 3 slots, but that's still okay. Relatively decent. I'm keeping that one just for lack of frenzy runes. It will eventually get dusted as well. That will get dusted. HP primary, we're wanting move speed in those first 3 slots and no attack range. Got move speed, attack would be great, bonus cold is not as great. This is situationally an okay rune, but not fantastic. Okay, so honestly I'll probably just keep that as a placeholder. The defense and the bonus gold kind of kill that one. Again, I'm saving resist, hoping to experiment a little bit there. That one had attack range, which is why I never invested further into that. If I get move speed here, that would be great. I got defense instead, so not what I'm wanting to see. This is already shaping up to be a bad run. These are 2 of the worst primary, or secondaries rather, they could possibly have. Attack is okay. Ultimate attack is not, so another waste there. Attack range is already not what I'm wanting to see. Ultimate attack is not what I'm wanting to see. And critical damage is situationally not the worst, but yeah, that's another trash rune. So they're so hard to find the right secondaries. Yeah, HP is not what we're really wanting to see there. Critical damage is not what we're wanting to see. It's better than HP in defense. Critical damage not what we're wanting to see. AoE radius is okay. Defense is dust. Critical damage is okay. We will at least hold on to it as a placeholder rune. HP is not what we want to see. AoE radius is okay. And critical damage is, again, not great. And then 4-star runes are super situational. I would spend a lot of time looking for perfect runes, basically. 5-star and 6-star runes I keep a lot more of for the most part, just because of rarity and needing those higher set bonuses. 4-star runes, at this point, if they're not perfect, for the most part, I'm not going to be keeping them unless they are precise runes, just because of rarity of those. And even then, I'm not going to keep any old precise rune. It really does depend on what it brings to the table. And that's basically it, guys. This has been my 100 Epic Rune Chest openings. I think it was 102 total, plus I think like 19 of these regular rune chests, which these are just turning into dust, so no need to focus on them. But it is the rune event currently, so it'd be cool to go ahead and take a look and see. I was at 0 when this started, and I'm at 21,718 now. There is my breakdown. I will be going through and investing the dust that I have, which is a substantial amount, into making some of my better runes that much better. May not necessarily max them. I may opt to just spread it out as much as I can, just to kind of bring a better balance to my heroes overall. But for my heroes like Trickster, Namada, the ones that I run basically universally no matter what, I will probably be investing quite a bit into their runes just to make sure that they're maxed out. But there we have it. That was my Epic Rune Chest opening video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I would love to hear what you think. Feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get to those as soon as I am able to. I appreciate you watching this video through, as always, and I look forward to doing this with you again in the future. Thanks for watching.